This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron. Although anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome everyone to Tucson, Arizona, and the stadium where they bear down for the Arizona Wildcats. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Wildcats will get this season underway as toe meets leather. Fielded in the end zone, it's White. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors offense will get the first swing of the game. Davis looking to pass. Finds his target down the middle.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the end route there.
Find some fresh air. Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5. Now on first down from the 28. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that. When the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline, that might be a home run play for the offense.
It'll be third and short from their own 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Sims. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Under fire. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. And the Rainbow Warriors trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. A little screen to the running back. Pulled down for the tackle. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, and this time facing third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And he was held in check in game 1, but you're not going to hold him in check for long. And right out the gates, getting a sack in the second ball game, that will not be his last sack of the season. This dude is a ball player.
The Rainbow Warriors send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. The Wildcats offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking.
Running wide open down the gut of the field. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And the Wildcats, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Leaves it with the running back. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Motion from the wideout. Looking to pass, it's Fafita. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Made the grab in the end zone for the score. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. That is confidence in your arm strength. Look at the revolutions on that one as he zips it in there.
Confidence, arm arrogance, whatever you want to call it. You can tell he believed it. Put it right where he needed to. You got double coverage. You got to fit it in there. He believed, and he did.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Got his man. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Quickly complete. They got him at the 42, but he got 5 yards on the play. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Davis will throw. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man on the left. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man. He's loose. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
And the Rainbow Warriors will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. He's got it. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. The Rainbow Warriors look to do some damage in the red zone. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Throws toward the end zone. Just threw that one way too far. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Gets rid of it. He's got his man. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. He slides that just inside the right upright. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Men, a gigantic collision of top 5 teams, and it is now a final. Texas looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Horns. Offense, defense, and special teams doing its part. Hook 'em, and they hooked a W in this one. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough, although nothing.
Oh, I'm out of space. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give on the inside. Got the first down, looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, running back on the move. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll run play action. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. From the gun, the running back has it. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll give it to the back. There he goes! Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. Pulls it and fires to the left. There he goes! They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Going with the counter play here. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Wideout trying to get it in. Touchdown, Wildcats! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy time and time again trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. They march 78 yards down the field. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. And the Rainbow Warriors with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Davis looking to pass. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Rainbow Warriors come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. He lofts one down the sideline. Snags it on the right. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Well, a play like that's going to force the defense to second-guess whether they want to play man-to-man coverage against guys with speed like that. One-on-one to the perimeter, you run the go route, quarterback puts a ton of air under it, and they come up with a huge play.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. And this guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Turning it on! Oh, he dropped it! And they were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. And the Rainbow Warriors are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Lets it fly deep downfield. Couldn't quite hang on to that one, and this red zone defense came that close to forcing a turnover. 3rd down coming up. Davis will throw. Fires to the wideout. Got it! Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. The Rainbow Warriors started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii. Fitted in the window for the score.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer.
That makes the score Arizona 14, Hawaii 10.
They march 78 yards down the field. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got it set up on the outside. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Back to pass, it's Fafita. Throws for the tight end. It's caught. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll try the run. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They feed him again. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5. Arizona comes out with another 1st down. He leaves it with his back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Wide receiver going in motion. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. Arizona runs out the punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Got it in the middle. It's Walton. Just has a knack for hitting that move on time. He's out to the 33. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Davis looking to pass. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Gonna sling it on second down. Bringing the heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Give to the back. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Hunt is on its way. Now on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. With the catch, it's Hunter. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. Lost a throw on first down. Skips away from pressure. It's a running room. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Now they've got it at the 44 on first and 10. Leaves it with the back. Can't get him to the ground. He now has 56 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. The Wildcats can really attack on this second and short. Got out of trouble and throws. Right on the money. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Dropping back, it's Fafita. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Wildcats!
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead, and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Tucson. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're gonna see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Arizona Stadium.
And the Rainbow Warriors will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He had a vision of getting loose, but he'll go out of bounds at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Fafita. Looking for a big play. Makes the catch down the right side. Wide open spaces. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Arizona! Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. SMU rolled to victory today in a game where they not only capitalized on opportunities, they created them. And that's the way this coach wants them to play every week. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Moves around to clear up the vision. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Second down coming up. Davis will throw. Rushes on him. Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
In the last couple weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Looking to throw on first down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
The Rainbow Warriors have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. It's complete to the left. And he'll be brought down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Here comes the heat. Plucks it out of the air. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that first down marker. Fourth down coming. They kick it away on fourth down. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. They'll go to the ground. And the defense was just daring them to throw over the top, and the offense didn't, and they got stuffed. The run to the left. And the defense expected the run, and they got it. No gain. He just gets it back to the 2. Maybe just trying to get some breathing room to kick it away. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Arizona going back to work with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Hunter. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27.
And that's an Arizona.
They'll run it from the gun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
He's marked down.
Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Looking downfield, it's Fafita. Got his man on the right. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll leave it with him. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Gets it out fast.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pulls it in. It's Hudson. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. The give to the back.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go when you...
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Snags it. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3.
And that's an Arizona.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Touchdown, Arizona! And the pummeling has started.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
Extra point.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Hawaii, 10.
He'll bring it out. It's Barfield. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Davis looking to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback up there.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
And the Rainbow Warriors will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Makes a move. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Yeah, and the defensive lineman, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Davis will throw. Gets it out quickly. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Bully ball on 3rd and short. They just needed a few inches, and the defense knocked them down in the backfield. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. This offense has it with really good field position. They go to the ground. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Pocket breaking down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Yeah, I don't know why you don't run the ball there on 3rd and short. You decided that you were going to try to catch the defense off balance by throwing it. Now you set yourself up in 4th down.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Texas Tech was all gas and no brakes in one of the more convincing wins we'll see this week. The type of performance Graham Harrell and Michael Crabtree used to deliver in that memorable 11-win season of 2008. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Trying play action. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes the grab down the left side. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Walton. I don't think he was the primary receiver on that play, David, but a very productive pickup on 1st down.
And these tight ends are so good at understanding zones and where to sit down. And listen, it's not the huge gain down the field, but it's always death by 1,000 cuts, small gains, break tackles, and continue to move the sticks.
He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Moving out of the pocket. And he gives himself up, but not before he moves those sticks. The Rainbow Warriors have their offense in high gear. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Another sack on the day. This offense has to do something different. Maybe bring in more bodies, run max protection, keep more guys in to block, only send a couple guys out to run pass patterns. You got to do something different. But bottom line, you got to protect that QB.
And the Rainbow Warriors with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Davis looking to pass. It's complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a shot. And that was so close to a turnover in the end zone. The defense almost with the huge play. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Throws to the wideout. And make the catch, and the defense will force a turnover on downs. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Got his man quickly.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He's got him. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. They stop him before he can get to the 1st down marker, but he does cross the 50, and now to be 4th down. They boot it away. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Davis will throw. Complete. At the 35, he's loose. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Pulls it in. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Looking to throw on first down. They're working that left side. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
They just keep firing. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. Turning on the Jets. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Moving away from pressure. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama, but there is a lot to fix on offense, on defense, on special teams. This team, David, they've got a lot to figure out.
Yeah, but you know what, Jesse? The coaches are going to be in a great mood. The bus rides, the plane rides, those will all be real fun. Practice this week, it's going to be a blast.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.